confident. I feel like I feel a range of confidence on everyone else, like in terms of, which is kind of weird and not just a little bit disheartening. Or maybe it is disheartening because it's like, I'm like, I don't feel like at the top of a lot of people for that, but like.
Really? I feel like you're probably up there. I mean, you're definitely at the top of mine. I feel like you're close to the top of SBs. I feel like you're close to the top of like Sarah Tiffany, probably Hannah too. Like, it's already 5.
No, it would be, but it's also like, yeah, like, okay, so I think that's fair. I think it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like you could have a similar thought for yourself in terms of like, I think there's lots of people who would probably vote for me if I was sitting next to any of these 5 people. But if I'm sitting next to any of these 5, I don't know, or probably not, or whatever.
Yeah,
and so I think that is kind of like the thought where I'm just like, but yeah, as far as the trust thing, I think that is people, yeah, like you say, if I'd say those 2. Yeah, that's a good question.
Have you ever mentioned my name, or have you ever heard anyone mention my name?
I haven't mentioned names since week 1 when the whole shuffle, and that wasn't me mentioning your name as much as it was just the Frenchie situation. Since then, I have not mentioned. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that. I'm wondering if I've even said it in like a. I say some people, but I don't know if I've ever used you as even like a cover. I was fortunate during HH didn't say anything to anybody anyway, so that helped. And like Xavier just didn't really have to say, he didn't ask me anything that was leading me to you. Yeah, I feel pretty confident on that. I'm like to the point where like I'd be open. I understand it probably wouldn't make sense, but I'd be open to being challenged on that.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe I wanted to. I'd be like, nope, that's not true, and like or why would that be true type of deal. And then as far as people mentioning your name, I feel like not really, because I think that the one time I think about was being up here with Christian and them in terms of like, which brings us to later conversations in terms of like the shield element that he sees you as like the only possible person. Yeah. And then who else?